He'll see Cleveland and the Miami Heat. So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And it's Wade penetrating to the middle. Here's Bosh. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And the rejection by LeBron. Rebound by Smith.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
LeBron with it. He's picked up by James. Baseline jumper. The kick out to Irving. Fires for three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. To the middle. And stolen by Love. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Wade. And the rejection by Love. Irving kicks to James. LeBron is doubled. Back to Irving. It's deflected.
They had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Chalmers. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game. And so here's Cleveland. James, the pass to Love. Back to James. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the right.
A drive by Wade. Kicks it out to James. And again, Miami with the triple.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
And again, it's LeBron James. James has got his second basket of the game.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a play.
And the rejection by James. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Smith. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Irving from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
LeBron drives in. Foul call that time. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw good. James. A different look for Miami. Ray Allen is checked in for Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's James. And he gets it to go. 6 points for him. The Heat trail by 3. James in the post. Guarded by Fry. The shot's good from LeBron.
All right, let's go.
LeBron's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall. Hitting 75%. The drive by James. LeBron with the block. But they recover it. LeBron against LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. There's the bucket. Good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
James against James. The drive by LeBron. The D by LeBron.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. And, you know, obviously, there's some things.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Yourself as a coach as well. Well, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Some changes. Patio comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for LeBron. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Bosch drives in, and he gets it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. LeBron with it. Wade picks him up. James against Wade. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Here's Miami now. Allen, right side.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
LeBron against Wade. The drive by James. Some solid defense from Bosch. 1:03 left in the first. Nobody near Allen. And again, Miami with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And a wide open look for Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 8 points.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And the shot is good.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Irving double team. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Allen kicks to Wade. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Cole's shot is good. Cavaliers leading. James up top. Wade is covering. James in the post.
Threw it down ready with authority.
All right,
oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Cavaliers up. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the loop and getting into that paint.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Amon Shumpert is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Irving. And it's Mozgov in its center. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here's Frye for 3. And it's Haslem with the rebound. Inside, here's Miller. And the layup's good off the glass. Miller's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat. Chalmers against Irving. Kicks it to Shumpert. It's Mozgov, high post. Back to Shumpert. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
You know, that's It's hard to explain that, but I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Heat making a switch here. James is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Haslam, and there's a whistle goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Heat shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Irving against Chalmers. That's good. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. James with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And they're pushing it up. Battier with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat from about 19 feet. And it's James missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And he gets it to go.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Heat trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. He kicks it to Miller. Shumpert with the steal. One-on-one here. Irving attacking. Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. James against Irving. In transition, here comes Miami. Battier with the ball. Miller, the pass to Battier. James wide open. Wide open shot is on the money. James has got 13 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Out to Shumpert. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And Haslam kicks to Miller. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
And you know, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Batty. Wade comes in for James. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. A switch here also for Cleveland. Smith is checked in. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Smith with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively. Smith outside, and the pass to Shumpert. From deep. Cole with the rebound.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And Fry kicks to Smith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it Great defensive. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one is on Smith. Now he's checked in for Mike Miller. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And LeBron's subbed in for Shumpert. The Heat trail by 10. Wade drives in to end the run. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Allen for the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
James up top, defended by Allen. Kicks it out to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Haslam. And another basket for Miami.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's LeBron with the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for him. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
3 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. That'll do it for the first hit. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh is out there with Haslam. And it's LeBron James. And it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Smith outside. The feed to Irving. Tries again. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Smith the pass to Love from downtown. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Heat trail by 12. Feeds to LeBron. To stop the run. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. Miller comes in for Dwayne Wade. The 3 from Bosh. And that one's good. Bosh has got 7.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
It's LeBron with the drive, and he gets it to go.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Battier for 3. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Outside Irving. Shoots the 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. 29 points for LeBron.
Right now, defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami. Allen comes in for Mike Miller. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Miami no good on that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 14. James, another three for Cleveland.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
LeBron kicks to Wade. Ray Allen is on the wing. Heat moving the ball around. Here's James. And again, unable to change momentum here.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Allen outside. Puts up a three. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Irving for 3, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. Wade drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's James missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
That's good. 17 points for LeBron.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
James with it. Wade picks him up. Good. 36 points for LeBron.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The drive by James. Down low. Out to Wade. From past the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
The fader. LeBron James again. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Cole's checked in for the Heat. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Mozgov. And Smith subbed in for Shepherd. Shots good by Bosh.
Raining down buckets for Bosh right now.
James against Allen. Releases. And again, it's Cleveland.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Wade with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Allen kicks to James. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Cleveland making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. 2 on the clock. And it comes off the front of the rim. again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Thompson, and it's Smith in at the small forward. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Change here. Bosch is checked in. The Heat trail by 15. And Chalmers kicks to Allen. Cannot hit. Good D by Irving.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside, Jones sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Yeah, no doubt about his toes on that one. He was way back.
From the high post. And Thompson kicks to Irving. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. Iman Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Iman Shumpert. Irving attacking. Stolen by Chalmers. In transition, here comes Miami. Bosch leading the charge.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
To the inside. On to Shumpert. Smith outside. Irving against Chalmers. Irving drives in. That's good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Bosch can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 12. Outside Irving.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Left side Bosch. Allen for the 3. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 3 assists in the game. Chalmers against Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Irving missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it on.
Allen, that's good.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
Yeah, they've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with the three-point shot, that lead could evaporate in a hurry.
Love can't hit. And here's Miami. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Second chance shot. Chalmers dishes to Battier. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst. And I think it allowed them to put that run together.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Heat.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A different look for Miami. Braun, he's checked in for James Jones. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Here's LeBron. And that one is stuck right through.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Irving. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
And he's shooting 2 of 8. He just hasn't been able to give them any consistent scoring here down the stretch, guys.
Bosh, that's good.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Irving up top. James covered. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
It's Allen on the wing. Eddie outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I need some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game for him.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tight.
Smith on the wing. He dishes it to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. J.R. Smith on the wing. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing you get more of it here late.
Loose speed here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines and have them get that good a look.
Irving attacking, and the rejection by LeBron. Miami trailing to take the lead. No good. James with some nice D.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And lots of contact there. Missing this young Bushy, too. It's going to be on Shane Bunny.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He's got 21 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Batty. And it's Chalmers in for Allen. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. It's good. This game is all even.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
That's a 2 from Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The dish Dazzle. Wade has the open look. Connects!
Watch out. D-Wade is caught foul.
Here's LeBron. And Clark, a terrific game for him now with almost 50 points.
Kevin, he's scoring at will. I mean, he's getting everything he wants, and he's taking everything he wants on offense.
Can you talk about in a groove without mentioning the way he
he's playing. Every time he puts it up, everybody expects it to go.
Yeah, he's doing major work out there tonight.
It's taken away by...
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got it,
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Dorisburg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by